Horizon Zero Dawn has a true gamer speedrun. Gamers took the game with the most realistic character design, I mean, it's literally just this girl, and decided to make it a speedrun where we need to put on the only clothes that reveal any skin whatsoever. It may seem random, but this run actually has been super optimized. There are a ton of cool glitches and strats used, so let's get started. First up, we need to get through the tutorial. The story starts off when Aloy tries to gather berries to be helpful, but she's treated like she just offered to sell them all her NFTs. The woman just takes all the children away and ignores Aloy completely. She's devastated and runs away. Naturally, this causes her to fall into a big hole in the ground. Whoops. But now we're in a cave and we need to find a way out. Right away, we start rolling. It's kind of an annoying way to travel, but it's the fastest, so somersaults is what we're gonna do. As we roll, we go into a big building door. Kind of weird for a middle of a cave, but we'll understand that later. We keep going deeper until we reach a decaying skeleton. Because we're a literal psychopath, we decide to see if it has any valuables on it. There is a device on it that just magnets to our head once we pick it up. That's pretty cool, so we're gonna wear it. In the next room is a devastatingly sad scene. The device picks up a video message.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
Show me. Show me again.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
I mean, this scene really hooked me in. It's basically me when I'm depressed, but then find a fun streamer. But anyway, speedrun wise, basically the rest of the cave is just rolling. Plus this epic jump where if we land on the rail, we can save a couple seconds. Nice. But we eventually make it out of the cave and find our adoptive father, Ross. He basically says, "Shoot, little lady, if you're gonna be falling in holes all the time, I better teach you how to survive out there." First, we learn how to sneak. Then we need to learn how to kill machines. Here there's a speedrun strat where if you actually mess up the mission first, it saves a bit of time. After killing the machine, we then need to save some random guy named Teb. Oh, like Ted the normal name? No, Teb. Here's the most ridiculous and contrived scene in all of Horizon Zero Dawn. And don't get me wrong, I love Horizon Zero Dawn. I immediately connect to the character and I love the mystery of, we must be in the future, but why are there alligator robots in the water? Right, the dumbest scene in Horizon Zero Dawn. So we go with Ross to save this guy Teb, and it looks like Teb is surrounded by machines. Ross is like, "Well, Teb says so well. There's about 5 low-level machines around, so I guess he's gonna get trampled up real good." So as we're about to leave, Aloy just falls off the ledge. But anyway, we're gonna go save Teb by ourselves. Here we just need to throw a rock to distract the machines and then basically roll as quickly as possible to grab him and then roll back. It is a sneak mission, but the way the timing works out, the rock sets it all up nicely. Teb is really impressed with our precise full speed run to Ross the whole time. Teb then gets in trouble for talking to us, and now I even more want to show this dumb tribe that it's dumb. But then, while we're already devastated and taking a walk, some kid throws a rock, but we handle the situation nicely. Ross explains why we were ignored, but also that we can stop being an outcast if we complete a difficult trial at age 18. This then leads to a long cutscene where we train for years and years to become stronger, culminating in this epic jump. Wow, we're cool. Once the cutscene ends, we need to immediately use our 3 skill points to increase how much loot we can gather. Then we roll towards Ross, while also picking up some wood along the way. This is because it's one of the ingredients in a fast travel pack, and anything with the word fast in it is something we're gonna want. Also, there's a glitch we can use to save gathering time. If our roll lands right on a gathering node, it will skip the gathering animation and save a second or so each time. We then make it to Ross, who gives us a quest that once complete will save countless lives, but he made one mistake in this quest. He gives us access to the open world as a speedrunner. Basically, this outfit is higher quality, so it's only offered at a vendor towards the later part of the game. That means we need to travel super far away from the starting zone in order to find the closest vendor that will sell it. And in addition to that, we also need to gather enough resources to buy it. When we first enter the open world, we can't actually go anywhere we want. If we try to go towards the boundary, we will get a message that our last save file will be reloaded. So we need to get past this. The only way possible here is to fast travel. That means we'll need to collect 15 wood, 1 bony meat, and 1 fatty meat. Animal spawns are random and their loot is random as well, so this part is heavily RNG and can vary by about 30 to 45 seconds. It can even lose multiple minutes if no animal has the right meat. But we're able to get the supplies and fast travel past the notification. But here we face another roadblock from the game devs. We can't actually get past this wall because there's an invisible wall all around it. I guess the only thing we can do is just keep running into it, while being sad that we'll never make it through. Wait, what was that? Yeah, so here we can actually just teleport through the wall and onto the ground if we run into the wall at a super precise location. It's very finicky, but we get it pretty quick this time and can start traveling super far away from all those dying people Ross wanted us to save. After traveling north for a while, we make it to a fireplace where we're going to use another glitch. For whatever reason, most likely because we're in a place not intended by the devs, if we quick save at a fireplace and then restart from save, we will just end up somewhere pretty random. This particular fireplace teleports us farther north to a village, which saves a good amount of travel time. We then continue traveling north until we reach another fireplace that will once again teleport us farther north, but this time at a cauldron. Here, even though the main merchant is left, we need to make a detour for resources. The outfit not only requires a decent amount of normal currency, it also requires a rare item that can only be dropped by a specific machine, and that machine has a super low drop rate. But RNG is just another joy of speedrunning. We head towards a corrupted zone that has 4 chargers. From the runs I did, even killing all 4 chargers only has about a 20% chance of having a heart. I've lost a ton of runs here, so hopefully this will go well. We use a spear to kill the machines. Just ignore the first guy trying to kill us, which also interrupts the loot, which is pretty annoying. But we finally loot the machine and it has a heart. This is super good news because now we can fast travel back to the cauldron and begin our final journey to the merchant. On the way, we also loot this ancient debris since we still have a pretty tight money requirement. And finally, we make it to the town the merchant is in. But there is still one more strat we need to do since we don't actually have enough money yet. We quick save at the fireplace in the town and then restart from save. This will bring us to the house of a guy that drinks machine fluids to have visions. And we just steal all this stuff. This stuff is worth a large amount of shards, and now we should have enough money to buy the outfit. We fast travel back to the town, jump over this wall rather than going around, and we've made it to the merchant. Here we just need to sell all our items, which gives us just enough money to buy the Carja Blades and Heavy Armor, ending our run with a 21:35 real time and making Aloy look great, showing off her well-earned abs, which I bet she feels pretty accomplished about. I personally feel pretty accomplished about getting a world record in Goat Simulator 3. Click here to see the video. It's a hilarious game, and it's actually way more interesting than I expected, especially as a speedrun game.